what are your emotions after this game? What are your thoughts in general about the game?
I think we played a really good game. We didn't start too well offensively anyway. We did a good job of just staying with it and being positive with each other. It's a tough game. We're happy to win, of course, but I mean it doesn't mean anything yet. We got to win one more, so hopefully we can in game 4.
You had an amazing game personally, double-double. What allowed you to have such a game? Such a good game.
They have a really good coach. He does a good job of taking certain things away. That we've been doing all season. So it's just about staying ready. They were really aggressive defensively the first couple games. So just rely on my teammates. Trust them to get the job done. Today I had a few more opportunities, and I was fortunate enough to make some shots.
Lietuvos Rytas haven't won in Panevėžys this season. Are you coming back home to end the series?
I mean, of course, that's what we hope. We have great fans. They've been supporting us all season. We hope to see the biggest crowd of the year on Tuesday because we're going to need it. All their support in order to close the series out.
Lorenzo, the best.
It's definitely going to be the hardest game, of the season. I think we all know that, and we're prepared for that. And hopefully, we can get that win, get to the championship.
What are your thoughts about Lietuvos Rytas point guards? They are often being criticized for their lack of leadership, ability to lead the team, organize big play. What are your impressions about playing against them?
This is my first year playing against the both of them. I don't know them too well, but from what I see, two very talented players. They do a really great job of pressuring the ball, making things difficult. It's not an easy task when you're playing against them. That's all I can really say. About those two guys is what I see on the court. They're tough competitors. They're working, trying to win, just like we are. So, hats off to them.
Drew Gordon is injured. So, what advantages can you take from that?
He's a warrior. Clearly he's an important part of their team. He still played today. So, they say he's injured, but he's still out there. When he's out there, he's a threat. So we can't just focus on if someone's injured or not injured. We just have to do what we've been doing all year. Just focus on us and try to be the best team that we can be, and then usually we see good results.
There's a lot of tension during the games against Lietuvos Rytas. How do you deal as a team with it?
I think we do a good job. We have a lot of experienced guys on this team. Broly's, Minda. These guys have been on every level, so they've seen everything. And myself, this is my 10th season playing in Europe, so this is really nothing new. Things get intense out there. A couple cheap shots here and there. It's all a part of the game. Both teams are trying to win, so it's just important just to stay focused and just keep working.
Thank you.